It was a quiet Saturday afternoon when Melissa's phone rang. She was lounging on the sofa, sipping wine, pretending to scroll through social media while waiting for her husband, Jake, to leave for his weekend work trip. She glanced at the caller ID, her best friend, Karen. A smirk played on her lips as she swiped to answer. "Hey, what's up?" Karen's voice trembled. "Melissa, I think you should know something. Jake just called me. He said he knows about everything. He knows about you and Ryan." Melissa sat upright, the glass slipping from her fingers and shattering on the hardwood floor. "What do you mean? How would he know? Did you tell him?" Her voice rose in panic, her hands trembling. "No, I would never. I don't know how he found out, but he sounded calm. Too calm. Said he just wanted you to know that he's gone." Heart pounding, Melissa jumped up and ran to the front door. She swung it open. Jake's car was gone. The driveway was empty. Her chest tightened. For weeks, she had played a dangerous game, cheating on Jake with a co-worker named Ryan. She thought she had covered her tracks. Apparently not. She ran upstairs to their bedroom, flinging open the closet doors. Half his clothes were missing, so were his suitcase and laptop. Melissa's mind raced. Did he really leave? Where did he go? Why hadn't he confronted her? She stumbled back down the stairs, nearly tripping in panic. On the dining table, she spotted a sealed envelope with her name written in Jake's neat handwriting. Her fingers shook as she tore it open. Inside, a short letter and a USB drive. The letter read, "Melissa, I know. I've known for a while. I didn't want a screaming match or a dramatic confrontation. Instead, I've decided to leave you with the truth. This drive contains all the evidence, texts, call logs, videos. You lied again and again, right to my face. I want to believe in us, but I finally stopped lying to myself. You always said I was too passive, too quiet. So here's me being loud in my own way. I'm not coming back. Don't bother looking for me. The divorce papers are with my lawyer. Goodbye, Jake." Melissa's heart plummeted into her stomach. She rushed her laptop and plugged in the USB drive. A folder titled Truth opened. Inside were screenshots of her text conversations with Ryan. Intimate, explicit, undeniable. There were call recordings from nights she claimed to be with Karen, and even CCTV footage from the hotel near her office. Tears streamed down her face. Her body trembled with shame, guilt, and fear. Jake had gathered everything. Not only that, but he had walked away in silence, leaving her to drown in the consequences. She tried to call him, but his number was disconnected. His email bounced back. Even his social media accounts were deleted. It was like he had vanished completely. Karen texted again. "Melissa, are you okay? I think you should talk to someone. I didn't know he'd go this far." Melissa didn't respond. Her world was collapsing. She had played with fire and now stood alone in the ashes. Her friends, her marriage, her home. It all felt like it was slipping through her fingers. 2 days later, a courier knocked on her door. A large brown envelope was handed to her. Inside were the divorce papers, already signed by Jake. A note from the attorney explained that Jake had moved out of state and wanted no further contact. Melissa realized something even worse. Jake hadn't just exposed her affair. He had erased her from his life, completely and coldly. No yelling, no revenge. Just truth and silence. Her family started asking questions. Her parents, whom Jake had already spoken to, were disappointed. Ryan, the man she had risked everything for, ghosted her the moment he learned Jake had evidence. No one wanted to be part of her shame. In the span of a week, Melissa went from wife to pariah. Alone in her house, surrounded by memories she could never fix, she finally understood the weight of what she had done. Jake's silence was louder than any fight. His calm was his weapon, and in the end it spoke the loudest.